This show is brought to you by Da Vinci Performance Carburetor, Powell Brothers Performance Differentials, Joey's Crams Mission, Houston Engine and Balancing. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of American Bracket Racer. Once again, I'm your host, Jay Robinson, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in and showing your support. Through the first 2 episodes, y'all have given me a lot of great feedback and a bunch of new ideas, and I really appreciate that, and I plan on implementing a lot of those into the future episodes. But episode 3's action is coming from Royal Purple Raceway in Baytown, Texas, where I'll be racing in the Super Pro category and also in the No Box category. So there's 2 separate races. Race 1 will be on Saturday, and then the race 2's be on Sunday. So we covered all that in-car camera footage from my racing on those 2 races, and also we were able to get a few of the semifinal and final round coverage from those races. So I think y'all really enjoy it. We did the round by round commentary again, and that's pretty much it. We got a lot of rounds to cover this episode, so let's go straight into Saturday's race, where we'll cover the time trial, and then we'll go straight in the first round. So hope y'all enjoy it, and let's get to the action. We're coming from Royal Purple Raceway in Baytown, Texas for their bracket weekend. It's Saturday, March 14th, and I'm running in Super Pro and the no box class today. I'm double entered. So I'm going into my last time trial right now, and my reaction times in my first 2 hits was a 13 and a 002, and the car ran a 676 and a 678. So it should have slowed down because it got quite a bit hotter from the first pass, and I'm thinking it'll probably slow down a little bit more. I went a 78. I think it's going to go an 80 or a high 79, and I'm going to try to back my light off a little bit. I don't like changing the way I see the tree, but probably just hit it the same and see what it is. So then we'll go into first round of no box. Okay, just getting back from my last time trial, and I was 33 on my reaction time, and the car picked up a little bit from the last time trial and went 676 with a 4. I was expecting it to slow down a little bit just because it got hotter and it's overcast, but it actually picked up to back to where it was at the first time trial. I went a 76 in the morning pass, so I'm between a 76 and a 78. Probably go with the 77 dial first round, possibly the 78. So my reactions are good. I'm up for the buy run first round of no box with the 002 light got me up for a wait and see buy run, so that's good. Hopefully I can get the buy run and get another test hit on the tree, and get back to you going into first round. Okay, this is first round of no box. I was up for the buy run and I didn't get it, so I have to race a fast Mustang. He's in the left lane. He's dialed to 550. I'm in the right lane and I'm going with the 676. That was what I ran last in time trials. So sticking with it. It has cooled off a little bit, but I think I can at least run that number. So I'm going to try to be 20 or better on the tree and hope to have a little room to get out of it down there. Okay, just got back from round 1 of no box. I was in the right lane. I had a 13 reaction time. I was dialed to 676 and go 688 at 87 miles an hour. I was able to get out of the gas real early. My opponent had trouble, so I think he might have spun the tires or something, so he wasn't even anywhere close down there. So good first round. I'm happy with the light. 13, that felt really good. The 60 foot was the slowest 60 foot all day by over 100, and my 330 was slow by 100. So I was probably on a 79 pass on the 76. So I don't understand really why it should have slowed down unless I just bumped it in further than I thought. But we'll go into round 1 of Super Pro, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might dial it up too, go to a 78, but I know it should come right back to that. There's no reason why it should have slowed down. It's actually gotten cooler and we felt like it picked up a slight tailwind, so see what happens on round one. Okay, first round of Super Pro. I'm running a faster door car. I'm in the right lane. I'm dialed to 678. I went up on my dial a little bit from the last one just because the car slowed down, but I should be running the number, if not 2 to 3 under right now. My opponent's dialed to 609, so it won't be that big of a difference in mile per hour. Okay, just getting back from first round of Super Pro. Had a real close race right there. Okay, my opponent was in the left lane, dialed 609. He runs a 608 with an 8, breaks out by 2 thou, and he had a 13 reaction time. I was 678 dial. I go a 677 with the 2. I break out 8 thou, so I broke out 6 thou more than he did. And I was 16 reaction time. So a 13 to a 16, I break out 8 thou, he breaks out 2 thou. I killed, it shows to be on a 76 pass, probably a mid 76 pass, so it looks like I killed maybe 100th, unless the tailwind was gonna pick me up a little bit more. So I probably killed a full 100, maybe 100th and a half, but I took 3,000ths at the stripe, so I cut him in good. He just kind of out-packaged me there. He had me by 3 thou on the reaction time, and you know, with him breaking out a little bit, I had to break out more than him to get there first. So I got there first 3 thou, but I should have give him the stripe. But hell, I mean, I thought I killed a good amount there. 98.48 is what I went. I had been 10. Let's see here. 101, I believe. 100, 1.3, 103. I mean 100.3. So I'll have to buy back that round, but I'll go into second round of no box coming up. Okay, second round of no box. I got Ronnie Spears. He's in the right lane. He's down to 576. I'm in the left lane. I'm down to 676, so it's a 1 second spot. And he's tough. He's a pretty fast car. So I ran a 70. I was going to 76 last round, but it's cooled off. The sun's going down. I think it'll pick up, possibly on a 75. So if I get my bump right and stage it, I should be better than 20 on the tree. So hope we get the win. Okay, that was second round of no box. I was dialed 676. I go a 680 with an 8 all out because I lost 300ths in the 60 foot. I spun the tires. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to let air out of the tires or something, but I don't know why it's spinning like this. I maybe need new tires, I don't know. But I was 16 on the reaction time, and almost 5 whole numbers over. So, but my opponent Ronnie was 576 dial. He goes a 575 with an 8, breaks out 2 thou, and he got to the finish line by 005 first. He got to the finish line first by 5 thou, and he was 61 on the tree. So I think I kind of got lucky on that one, being that I spun the tires and I had dialed it kind of tight down there. So I'll have to use this next round in Super Pro to kind of experiment to see if it's going to spin or not, and I might go ahead and hold numbers this round, as my main focus is always foot brake. That's my best chance of winning is that class, because that's what I do, I foot brake. So let's go into round 2 of Super Pro. All right, second round of Super Pro. I'm running coach. He's dialed like a 640, 641. I had it dialed all the way up to a 683 because the car spun last round and went an 81 with an 8 all out on a 76 dial. So I went all the way up to an 83 to make sure if it spins, I'll be holding 2, possibly 3. If it hooks, I'll be holding 8. So I hope to have the tree advantage, and I don't know, I guess if it hooks, I'm holding 8. I don't know, but we'll see. Wow, sure is dark. I didn't bring my damn light either. Okay, let's see if I can read this. Okay, I was in the left lane. My dial was 683. I ran a 684 with a 9, killing, it looked like 3 miles an hour right at the end, just trying to see what happened. My opponent went red. That was coach. He went -10 red and goes dead on 40 with a 4. He was dialed 640. He goes dead on 640 with a 4. So he just missed the tree just a little bit there. And I was 002 on the tree. So with it spinning, I don't know if that would have been red or not, because it was horrible right there. My 60 foot was a 152 with a 9. And earlier I was having 146 60 foot, 147 60 foot. So it's spinning bad. It was a good choice going up on the dial. So I got mod coming up. I guess I'll stick with holding numbers. Okay, third round of no box. I gotta run coach again. He's another racer who double enters in both Super Pro and no box, so I gotta run him again. And he's sticking with the 640 dial, and I'm gonna go with the 684. I went up one more because it's spinning real bad. It spun that time, and I dialed way up, and it was going to go dead on the 83. So if it hooks up, I'm holding 7, 8, maybe even 9. If it spins, I should be holding 1 to 2, somewhere around there. Okay, I'm back for from round 3 of no box. I was dialed 684 in the left lane to coach's 640. I was 14 on the reaction to his 43. I go 685 with a 6 on a 684 dial. Looks like I killed about 7 miles an hour on that one to go 1.5 over, 16th thou over. Coach might have spun. He was 5 over his dial. He just went dead on a 40. He went 40 with the 4 on a 40 last round when I ran him, and he went a 45 that time. So I think everybody's spinning. I don't know, the track's cold and damp, and there's a lot of street cars going down it, so I don't know. It looks like that pass right there, I would have been on a should have been on like a high 81 to a low 82. Okay, 3rd round of Super Pro. I'm running another foot brake car. He's doubled up. He's been running both classes today again. So he's dialed a 716, I believe. And he'll be in the right lane. I'm in the left lane. I've been spinning the last 3 runs. I'm sticking with that 684, so if I can get out there and get on them, my lights have been decent, so I'm hope to get out in front of them and cut them in pretty close. Okay, I'm back from 3rd round of Super Pro. My opponent red lighted on me, and my car hooked up pretty good that time, and my light was a 59. I don't understand why. I guess I just missed it, but the car was reacting pretty damn good with the spinning the tires earlier, and I ran a 679 killing like 5 or 6 miles an hour down there just messing around, but I don't know. We'll go into round 4 of both classes, and no box is coming up next. 4th round no box. I'm running Robert Penn. He's dialed a 751 in the right lane. I'm sticking with a 684. Even though last pass I was on about a 77, it looked like I found a better spot on the groove and got a better burnout, and it hooked up pretty good that last round. But cross top was on, and I was the faster car in Super Pro, and I'm foot braking, so that top bulb stayed on for a while. Now I'm guessing maybe that's why I was 59. I don't know, but we're gonna try to be 20 or better, and if it hooks up again like that, I'm holding 7, and if not, I'll probably be holding 2. Okay, just got back from 4th round of no box. I'm 27 on the tree. My opponent's 45 on the tree. I go a 688 with a 1 on a 684. He goes 751 with a 1 on a 751. So he goes dead on with a 1, and I give the strike back by 22 thousandths, 0.22. That was a horrible driving job. I killed way more than I needed to. I had room. I mean, I was going way under. I was probably going
79 on that one. And I started ripping it too early and never got in front of them, and just a bad driving job. I should have got in front of them and then started pedaling it. But knowing that it hooked up, which it really didn't hook up that well. It was a 150, 160 foot, but damn, that was a bad driving job. Didn't even get in front of them by more than 22. Oh well. Okay, 4th round of Super Pro. I got a fast dragster. I don't know what it's dialed. He's in the right lane. I went down to a 682, so I still should be holding it. It's been doing what it's been doing. Probably try to just get rid of 2. Okay, just got back from round 4 of Super Pro. I had to run a fast dragster. He was dialed 472. He runs a 473 with a 3 with a 19 light. And I dialed a 682 and go a 681 with the 3, so I broke out by 7 thousandths. I was 002 on the reaction time, and I took 037 stripe, so I got rid of about 3.5, almost 4 mile an hour. It felt like it spun pretty good that round, and it shows it to be on about a low 79 possibly, so I was only able to get rid of just 2, killing 3.5 mile an hour. So if I could have just got one nice big rip in there, I could have maybe run dead on 0, dead on 1 with a little luck. And damn, I hate to throw that 002 away like that, because that possibly could have got me a buy run down to like 4 cars. So damn, just a tough race. I had a lot of fun. So the end result was 4th round in both classes, and drove great all day. I had 1 bad light, and that was a 59. And other than that, I had a 33 and time trials, and then maybe another 20 in there, but the rest were better than 16. So I'm happy with my reaction times, and tomorrow I think we'll get to race during the day more, and the track will be better. It won't spin at nighttime. So just tough racing all day. We started at 10 o'clock this morning, and it's 10 o'clock now, so 12 hours later, I'm just going out in the 4th round. So we'll pack it up and try it all again tomorrow.
Introducing the new Airmaster Drum Pump. Fast dispensing of any type racing fuel or liquids. Buy an Airmaster Drum Pump for each type of fuel you dispense. No more long lines of customers waiting on fuel. Best of all, no more pumping. Take a look at how quick and easy it is to dispense 5 gallons of racing fuel.
Hi, I'm going to show you how quickly you can fill up a 5-gallon jug of fuel with the brand new Airmaster Drum Pump. This takes the place of pumping. Just open the valve, get your air hose, away she goes. That's 5 seconds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. And that's it. 20 seconds. Probably less than 20 seconds. Let the hose drain off. And there she is. Just like that. Close the valve. Got 5 gallons of racing fuel in 20 seconds. Boy, that sure beats pumping, doesn't it? Now let's go racing.
Special plastics and seals for dispensing racing gasoline from a 30 or 55-gallon drum. Order your Airmaster Drum Pump for $49.95. Call 210-279-6529 or visit airmasterdrumpump.com. That's airmasterdrumpump.com.
Royal Purple Raceway's bracket program. Second points race of the year is Sunday, and this is the last time trial of Super Pro. Then we'll go into first round of no box and Super Pro. So my first two passes were I go a 673, then I come back and spin a little bit and go 676. So I'm gonna try to hit the tree good here, be 20 or better, and see what it runs. I hope it, if it doesn't spin, I should be about a 74. Just got back from my last time trial, and I run a 676 with a 0, and my 60 foot was a 148 with an 8, so that was a little bit slower than the rounds before. I think I bumped the car in just a little bit too much, and I was negative 20 red, which part of that was me taking the car in too deep in the stage beams, and also just hitting it way too hard and kind of anticipating the bulb. So for first round coming up, I'll need to go back to where I was seeing the tree and time trials, which my last good hit was 25 on the tree. So just go back to that, see the yellow and hit it, and car seems to be there, fairly consistent. So get ready for first round coming up. Okay, this is first round of no box. I'm running a slower car. He's in the right lane. He's dialed 786. I'm dialed up a little bit more. It got pretty hot, even hotter than it was a while ago. I'm dialed 678. Hoping to be better, 20 or better on the tree. And should be running the number, if not a little bit under. Just got back from round one of no box. I had to run a slower car. He was in the right lane. He was dialed 786. He goes a 792 with a 7. And he was on the brakes though, so he was probably going closer to his dial than that. He was 36 on the reaction time. All right, I was dialed to 678. I go 002 on the reaction time, and go a 682 on the brakes. I'd have to do the math on to see what I was actually going to run here. It spun pretty bad that time. I dialed it up 2, thinking it was going to slow down, but I didn't expect it to spin like that. Let me see here. 300 slow, about 3.5 slow off of a 76 with a 0 at the 330. So that would put me at a 79 pass right there. So I was going 1 over. I'm gonna have to dial it up. It looks like it's spinning. It's real hot, and the track hasn't been good at all weekend. So going to round 1 of Super Pro. First round of Super Pro. I gotta run the same car running foot brake or no box. Same dial ends. I went up 3 on my dial because I spun Brad last round. So I should be holding 2 if it spins. And if it doesn't, probably about 4 or 5. So, but we got the same car. There's a lot of guys here that double enter Super Pro and no box. But if I lose here, I can always buy back and go on to round 2. Okay, just getting back from round 1 of Super Pro. I had to run the same car that I had to run in no box first round. This time he stuck with the 786 dial. He runs a 792 with an 8 on the 786, and I had a 35 reaction time. He went the 92 with an 8 at 82 miles an hour, so he probably killed 6 mile an hour again there. So he almost put up the same identical run as he did last round against me. But this time I was dialed 681 and had a 55 light, which is not that great of a light. I missed it. Could have been a combination of things. I've been struggling a little bit lately with leaving second and kind of like getting distracted with the other car leaving first, and kind of letting my eyes drift over to that lane and not concentrating on my lights as good. So I need to work on that, and I'll straighten that 55 out. I just missed it there. And I go dead on 681 with a 3 to his on the 681, which I killed 7 miles an hour. So I actually got like super lucky with that. I didn't realize I ran dead on the number. So with it hooking up that time, it chattered the tires a little bit, but didn't spin them that bad. And it looks like it was on a 676. So that's the difference between it spinning and hooking, is probably about 500ths or 4.5 right there. So I'm gonna have a tough day if I get up against a dragster or something where I can't really judge as a finish line, but with a little luck, we'll see what happens. Going into round 2 of no box next. Going into second round of no box, I was up for the buy run, but I didn't get it again, so I got to race a fast motorcycle. He's dialed in the 6s somewhere, but I dialed my car down a little bit. I don't want to have to worry about holding too much on a fast car, and motorcycles are hard to judge, so I don't want to red light on this car. I mean, not taking anything away from the guy, but he looks like he's testing out here. I've never seen him before, and just try to be about 20 or 30 and hopefully have a lot of room down on the top end to get out of it and run over the number. Here we go. Alright, just got back from second round of no box. I was up for the buy run. I had a 002 light the round before, and I didn't get the buy run, so I had to race a fast motorcycle. He was dialed a 490. He goes 106 on the reaction time and runs a 495 on the 490. I told myself before the round not to red light or do something stupid, and what do I go out and do? I go 001 red. I run a 679 with a 0 on the 678, and I can't believe I turned it red right there. I could have went out there and been 30 or 40, 50, 60 on the tree, something other than red, like I told myself. And just super disappointed right there. Just, I don't know. I'm going to have to straighten it back out in Super Pro. And I just can't believe I did that one right there. Just driving half as decent. All right, going into second round of Super Pro. I'm dialed to 680 in the right lane, going against James Day, dialed to 621. James is a really good racer. He runs both classes, and gonna have a tough race here. So I went up a little bit on my dial, so if it spins, I should be holding between 1 to 2. I just come off a 001 red light. That was somewhat of a mistake I made. So I want to be 20 or better, which I should, if I hit it right, I should be right there. So we'll see what happens. Just getting back from round 2 of Super Pro. My opponent went red on me, so I had a buy run right there. Basically, James was dialed 621. He runs a 622 with a 4, and he was negative 51 red. He might probably had an issue on the tree or something, but I was dialed 680 and had a 24 reaction time, and go a 676 with a 3, killing about 2 miles an hour. Just messing around down there trying to pick a spot and see what killing, ripping it would do as far as killing numbers. And I go a 676 with a 3 on the 80. So it was on a pass. It must have been on a low 75, if not a high 74. The only thing I can think of is I don't think I bumped the car in very deep that round, and it stuck the tires. So that's where all the ET come from. But I'm at least going into round 3 of Super Pro. I don't have to go home yet, and I keep getting to have fun, so I'm excited. All right, 3rd round of Super Pro. I'm running Robert Farlow, last night's Super Pro winner. So he's been running good all weekend. He's in the left lane. He's dialed to 673. I'm dialed to 679, so it'll be a tight race. And just hope to be better than 20 on the tree, and with the 679 dial, I should be able to run that even with it spinning. So get a good burnout, and hopefully it hooks up, and I'll be holding about 3 numbers. Just pulling back in from round 3 of Super Pro. I had to run Robert Farlow. He was last night's Super Pro winner. He was throwing down 00 packages all day yesterday, and just really killing it. And I really got lucky on him because he missed the tree. He was 88 on the tree. He dialed a 676 and goes a 676 with a 5 dead on. So I was dialed 679, and I go 683 on the brakes, and I was 29 on the tree. So my light wasn't as great as I'd like it to be. It spun pretty good there, but I should have been on about it looks like I should have been on about a 77 to 78 pass right there. So I took 19th out stripe at the end, and get to race one more round, going into 4th round of Super Pro. All right, 4th round of Super Pro. I'm running Travis Salter. I think he's dialed a 630 something, and he's on a throttle stop. He's in the right lane. I'm in the left lane. I'm sticking with a 679. If it spins the tires like it had been earlier, I'll be on about a 77. So I'll be holding 2. If it just barely spins the tires, I should be on about a 75 to a 74. So we will see at the finish line what happens. Shooting for 20 or better light again. So hope to get it done. Okay, just got back from round 4 Super Pro. I got the win. I was 13 on the tree to his 007. I run a 682 with a 5 on a 679 dial, killing 4.5 miles an hour. Travis was 007 and ran a 634 with the 9 on 636. I dropped it at the finish line and he took 052 stripe. So I'm getting to go to round 5 with the 13 light. I doubt that'll get me the buy run or anything in this class, so you never know. Might get lucky. We're getting down to about 8 cars or so. Excited. It's a tough day. The car's been spinning all day and running erratic, and my lights have been up and down, and that was a good run for me. Looks like the car was probably on about a 79 pass. It looks like it slowed down, so I was going to go probably dead on. So it's a good round. Ready for round 5. All right, rolling up for round 5. I'm in the left lane, dialed 679. I'm running Stephen Hughes. He's probably dialed around the 470s, 480s. Stephen's an awesome racer, former $1 million race winner. So I'm gonna have my hands full. I need to be better than 15, 20, no worse, and gotta run close to the number. Man, that was a race right there. I didn't expect anything less from Steven. I was dialed 679. I go 679 with an 8 dead on with the 004 light. Looks like I killed a little bit less than 2 miles an hour. I got to the finish line first by 009, and Steven was 21 on the tree and dead on with a 0. So hell of a race, man. It's coming together. So I'm going down to 4 cars in Super Pro. I'm ready for it. So with a little bit of luck, we'll get to the final. Okay, we're going into the semifinals of Super Pro. I've got the left lane. I'm dialing 679 again. Shooting for 20 or better on the tree. My opponent is he's about a Oh, he's dialed 532, it looks like. So he'll be coming quick, and try to do the same thing as last round. If it feels like it hooks up pretty good, try to get rid of 2, 2.5, 3. And if it spins real bad, might just try to get rid of 1, 1.5. Coming back from the semifinals. I can't believe Steven didn't get his car cranked. I don't know what the hell happened to him, man. I'm kind of upset for the guy, but they told me to make the solo pass. And hell, man, I hate to see it for Steven. He's a hell of a racer, but damn, to get a free run to the finals, I'll take it. I was so caught up with getting the free run and not really, you know, knowing what was going on. I got to make the pass and all that, and I ended up going negative 40 red. So I'll just throw that out. I felt like I was bumped in way too far anyway. But I go down there. Car felt like it spun about like it has been in the past few rounds, and figured try to kill a little bit, and I actually hit 679 with the 4 on the 679, so I hit dead on 4. But going to the final rounds of Super Pro with my foot brake car. Been struggling all day with my lights up and down, with the car spinning back and forth. So man, this is a blessing, and really excited to be able to share this round with y'all coming up, and hopefully I get the win. Okay, I'm going up against Danny Ray in the finals of Super Pro. He's dialed a 512, he's in the left lane. I'm sticking with the 679, I'm in the right lane. Same plan, be better than 20 on the tree, and hopefully the car does what it's been doing, and I can get rid of about two 100s down there on the finish line. Got back to the trailer from the final round. I was running Danny Ray, and he put it on me pretty bad. He wasn't going to cut this foot brake or no slack. So he was dialed 512. He runs a 515 with the 6, and he was out of it. I think he said he was probably going to go pretty close to dead on, if not under a few thou. So he was set up right where he wanted to be, and he was 006 on the reaction time. I was dialed 679. And run a 678, killing 2 miles an hour, and I had a 59 light, so I just missed the light really bad, and couldn't get the win. But I'm glad for Danny. He's always a tough competitor. His whole family, they always kill it, and there's about 10 of them. They all will put you on the trailer real fast. So I've raced with him my whole life, and it's always good to run a friend in the final round, and really excited to be able to share this with y'all, and hope y'all enjoy the footage and get with y'all in the next race.
Okay, that'll do it for episode 3's action. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned from my mistakes and try not to do what I do. And I'll take my own advice and try not to make the same mistakes over. But you know, it's tough racing always, and we're never going to be perfect. So just trying to cut the mistakes down to a minimum, and you know, drive good, and the win lights will come on for us. So congratulations to all the guys and girls who won this on this episode. And bringing you episode 4. We've already done the recording for that at Pine Valley Raceway, where we end up winning in hot rods. So that's going to make for a good episode. And thank y'all for tuning in again. And don't forget to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our website at AmericanBracketRacer.com. And as always, you can watch our episode on CompetitionPlus.com and their YouTube channel, Competition Plus TV. And be sure to check out our sponsors page on my website and check them out. They're great companies. And that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and catch you on episode 4.
This show is brought to you by Da Vinci Performance Carburetor, Powell Brothers Performance Differentials, Houston Engine and Balancing, Joey's Transmission,